beautiful friends, it's Amanda here, and today I want to show you a quick little video of what's in my very realistic weekend makeup bag. I just took a quick weekend trip Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon, and this is exactly what I brought with me. I wore every single item, used every single item in this bag. I really used to overpack my beauty products just because I love makeup and I was in that, what if I want to wear this? What if I want to do this type of look? What if my sister wants me to do her makeup? And you know, if I was going on a longer trip, I would most likely take more makeup than this, especially if I was going somewhere for a special occasion. Often my sisters or my nieces or just somebody in my family wants me to do their makeup for them. So if I'm going to be in a situation like that, I would most definitely pack more than this. And this is just my makeup. I packed my skincare separately with my toiletries, and frankly that bag is bigger than this one. So I'm going to take you through everything that's in my realistic weekend makeup bag, and I'll show you how I use each and every piece in here. First, I'm going to show you how I pack everything up in this little ColourPop makeup bag. They don't have this exact bag for sale anymore, but I'm going to link a few down in the description box for you that are very similar in size, because this is really the perfect little size bag for a weekend long trip for me. I'm only going to pack just around 20 items. That includes my tools and brushes and all that stuff. You may find yourself saying, wow, I really need a setting spray, or I really need a contour or lashes or something like that, that I'm not going to include here. And this is just what I like to wear, what I need for a weekend. You'll get to see during the try on, get ready with me part that this is a full look for me. And it may be a little bit different for you, or maybe you really want to have a bronzer or a little colorful super shock or something. That's what I would put in this empty space right here. I often will grab one colorful super shock to travel with, just to have the option for a fun pop of color if I decide to go in that direction. But as you're gonna see, I end up doing a purple look anyway because of who I am as a person. Very first things first, I'm going to apply my NYX Marshmallow Primer. I love this stuff, and I love that I have this little travel size primer. It's just absolutely perfect for tucking into my little makeup bag. This is going to just further moisturize and get my skin prepped for some makeup. Next, I'm going to apply a little bit of foundation. This is a really nice little light coverage. You can sheer it out, you can build it up, but I love that this has a sort of skincare feel to it, and it ends up looking and feeling very skin-like upon application, and as I wear it throughout the day, it just looks great, it feels good. And I have not been one for foundation for probably a year or more, and I cannot stop wearing this. It looks great. I would even wear this without any concealer, although today I am going to put on a little bit of concealer. And like I said at the beginning when I was packing up my bag, you really need to adjust for what works for you. For example, I like 2 different brushes to blend in my foundation and concealer. You may find that to be too extra and you don't need that at all, or you prefer a sponge. Just go for what feels best for you, and don't feel bad about having quote unquote too many of something or not enough of another thing. I hereby formally grant you permission to pack whatever you want in your makeup bag. There's no right or wrong way to do it, as long as you have what you need and you feel comfortable and good in what you're traveling with. And for me, this ColourPop Pretty Fresh Concealer is a staple. I could actually give up the foundation more easily than I could give up this concealer. This is gotta be my 4th, 5th, 6th tube of this stuff, and I'm about to finish it out. It's incredible. Now I'm going to set everything with just a little bit of this Radiant Setting Powder. Some folks like to debate about setting your whole face when you have dry skin. I don't always do it, but when I'm traveling, particularly this trip I was on, I was out and about all day long and I really needed my makeup to last. So instead of setting spray, a little radiant powder really helps all of my cream products stay in place all day. And I love this little glowing lip from ColourPop. This is in the shade Let's Jet. I just tucked it into my purse as I was out and about during the day, and it's easy to touch up, super cute, little springy lip color. Now I'm going to use a cheek palette, and it is very dirty and grungy in here because I use this cheek palette so often that it's just kind of gotten gunked up. All the blushes sort of blended into the Super Shock cheek, and you know, that's just the way it goes. But I sort of mix everything together anyway and just slap that on the cheeks. I'm skipping bronzer for this trip. I love blush. I need blush and highlighter. If I was going for longer than one weekend, I would take a bronzer with me as well, but for just a quick little trip, this is a perfect glowy cheek. I also did not bring a brow pencil, just this tinted brow gel. Again, if I was going on a longer trip, probably would have brought a little bit more brow products, but this does the trick, filling everything in, holding the brows in place, and I think that they turned out perfectly fine. They held up all day, so that's all that really matters. Now I'm applying a little bit of eyeshadow primer to the lids, and this Huda Beauty palette that I'm using today is about to make it real difficult for me because none of the shades have shade names. I am very impressed with myself that I only use these two brushes though for my entire eye look, because I do tend to be a little bit of a makeup brush hoarder, and that's always the toughest part for me, is narrowing down which brushes and tools to bring. I'm very spoiled for choice when I'm here just in my house, in my office, and I have access to tons and tons of brushes. But now I know myself well enough to know the brushes that I truly use, that I truly need, and that's why I don't feel bad about bringing two different face brushes, and I know that I can let go of the need for a ton of eyeshadow brushes. Really, this is all just learning based on the mistakes of the past and trying to pay attention to what have I continuously packed that I didn't end up using. That's really how I got to this place where I can put, 15, 20 things in a small bag and be good to go for my entire weekend trip. And honestly, depending on where you're going, this could be enough for a much longer trip too. If you're going somewhere where you're going to be outside a lot, you're going to be at the beach a lot. I can't speak for anybody else, but I personally don't wear a ton of makeup when I'm on a vacation like that, when I'm outside, when I'm playing in the waves, and I'm really only gonna wear makeup like this as much as I would for a weekend trip anyway. So just keep this in mind. Don't be afraid to pack light. This was more than enough for me. I didn't wear makeup during the road trip portion, so this was great. I hope that you found this little video helpful. I love doing huge collection reveals and palette comparisons and all that very YouTuber-y stuff, but I love showing you this behind the scenes look at how my makeup actually functions in my real life as well. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found this helpful. I would love to hear what your travel makeup staples are. Do you travel with a lot more makeup than this? A lot less? None at all? That is all perfectly valid. Whatever works for your life is great. This is really what works for me for a weekend. And I would love to hear about what your travel makeup bag looks like. So make sure you leave all your thoughts down in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Oh my goodness. Let's get this straightened out. Okay. Oh, I'm fine. So I want to take you through... Excuse you? Speaking words. Way more difficult than you would think. All of the... I just have to say that the post skincare bare skin is really working for me right now. I've been in a good routine, meaning I have products that work well together, but I've also been in a good routine of like regularly really doing my skincare, and I think that it looks great. Nobody's skin is perfect. I mean, I have, you know, I have a lot of redness. I have red spots. I have like sun damage spots. I have a lot of unevenness, you know, this very, very thin skin under my eye. You can see this vein through. That's normal. Having a functioning vascular system, totally normal. But I've been very happy with my skincare routine lately. Skincare videos do terribly on my channel, but maybe I could do like an Insta story or a TikTok or something to show you my routine, because I really feel like it's been working for me lately. And the texture is just amazing. Like, it just feels so moisturized and plumped. Even my husband commented the other day, we were getting ready for bed, and he was like, your skin just looks so good. It looks so dewy. And I was like, oh, thank you. You know the way to a lady's heart. I'm officially rambling. Let's pay attention to the video. Of course, leave it to me to bring a nude palette and still come out with a purple look. And I mean, it's not quite matching. The nails are a little bit more blue-based purple. Nails are always in the description box. Check there, because I can never remember the names of things off the top of my head when I'm filming to tell you right now. I don't know. These are some Zoya polishes. I'll put the names in the description for you. You're the best. You're so cool and awesome. Thanks for watching. I love your face. I'm glad you're here. And if you are going to be traveling anytime soon, then make sure you just keep yourself safe, because you're special. And I can't wait to see you back here again. Okay, I love your face. All right, bye.